Hello internet. So today we're going to go back to Sam's workshop for a couple of hours because he's going to weld up the intercooler piping that I've had to cut apart. And that means I've got to go to Tesco's and buy some... Sam's been kind enough to sort of weld ridges on the end of all of the intercooler pipes. We've had to cut up the piping that I bought. This is probably the biggest piece we've got left because none of it fit. So we're going to make custom pipings. Like I say, it's just welded the ridges on the end. Also currently modifying the pedal box because obviously this is the original brake pedal, but we've got to, Sam's got to put the electronic accelerator on it, and the hydraulic clutch has to go somewhere over this side. And he's loving every second of working on this.
Following the news about Jim Steinman, and just a reminder that as
So it's now a whole nother day. I want to show you my paint shop. First, my garage has turned into like a primer workshop. So we've got both the wings here. There's a gap between them, don't worry, they're not touching. Got the rear bumper down there, which is all sanded and filled. Got the front bumper over here, again, sanded and filled. Little ding there. Never mind. So this is from this side of the intercooler. Comes out here. That then goes back into a bit of flexi pipe, which then goes up into a right angle, which then goes plop into the turbo.
I'm trying to touch the States this time. 2021. Yeah, show him I can still rap though. Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says the chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma keep the channels on.
We are slightly on the wonk. That's not the end of the world. Comes down round here. Annoyingly, there is a subframe in the way. So there's supposed to be some padding in between here and there, I think, because that's annoying. And then the clearance between the drive shaft and this elbow joint is pretty poor at the moment. But this is hopefully going to get moved, or there's still a fair bit of movement in that, so that'll be pinned out of the way.
I heard these labels wanna buy me. I don't need you, boo. I style me. I roll G's and they grind me. Now I'm on my game, nothing is the same. Who am I to blame? Money made me change. Cardi in my ring when I'm switching lanes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Now I got a buck for all those rainy days. Ain't have a day off in like 80 days. I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if he won't take a lazy day. Wifey on me told me take a break. I keep going to the paper street.
It's another day, and today I'm supposed to be putting the clutch pedal in. And to put the hydraulic clutch in, obviously what I need to do is put the other box back in, the pedal box back in with the brake and with the accelerator, and then I need to work out how I'm going to get the kind of slavey bit on the back of the clutch pedal, drill a big hole through the bulkhead, and then put that in place and seal that all up. It's probably not going to go very well. Let's see how it goes. As it stands, the pedal box has, move that. So this is the electric accelerator. Sam has wonderfully made a bracket, bolted it in, focus on something, yeah, like that. So the electric accelerator, and then that goes there, and then this is the clutch, which goes in kind of like that, keeping them all a fairly same distance apart. In the back of the clutch pedal, some of you may know, some of you may not, you've got this little slot there-ish, which is what, this is the bit that goes to the firewall. So this is the side that's on the engine bay. Pretty sure it goes up like that for bleeding purposes. Obviously you've got your bleeding nipple up there, and this is where your hydraulic fluid comes in. So as that gets pushed in, pushes all the hydraulic fluid in and then engages your clutch. So yeah, that goes in that little slot like up here. I believe it's this one, hidden away in the roof. Try not to scratch the panels, and we're all tangled up for unknown reasons. Right, this is the one that then comes off the back of the slave cylinder, I believe. So that plugs into there, like that. And then this goes into the gearbox. It's just so fun. That's something I do know we have to do. And by we, I mean me, because you're on the internet. Is that the accelerator pedal fouls where the hanger for the fuse and relay box is. So we're going to have to do some modding. And it's like there-ish. Threaded the cable tie through the spring. Going to compress it in the vise. Now, regardless of what way you look at it, springs are scary. There is a whole shitload of energy in these things that hurts. Got this little clip here, got this square hole down here, and sits in there. So you want to end up with something like that. Right, size drill bit do we need? That looks about right. Beautiful. So what happened there, to make me call myself a is that I went to drove to Toolstation to buy a hole saw, bought the hole saw, 38mm, which was the size I needed, and then realised I didn't have the arbor, which is the middle bit for a hole, it's that bit that goes through it. So I had to drive back, but I only had like 4 minutes to get there. Made it, it's fine. I've got an arbor. And a thingamadoobie. It'll like that looks kind of middle. Somewhere around there. That was definitely not the middle. Hole. Most importantly, hooray! It's actually a bit too big. We'll get a seal on that and that'll be fine. Wonderful. Okay, so we now have a pedal that goes in and comes out. Unfortunately, the little clip, the little plastic bit broke that goes on the end of there, but I will get a new one, that's not a problem. Now of course the question we have is, can we fit the fuse box back in the factory location? Probably not. Would you believe the internet says you could do this whole thing, this whole conversion, in a weekend? Don't ever let anyone tell you that playing with a wiring loom in a car isn't tremendous fun. Because it's quite simply the most fun I have ever had in my life. Just another exciting thing to customise. Although, I say that, I think I've worked out a way to make it fit. Plastic on that, probably shouldn't do that. Now about a week later, I've got less face fuzz, and I'm on my way back to the scrapyard. Why? You asked to go get another gearbox! Everything's wired in, radiator's wired in, starter motor's on, yeah, slave cylinder, all in, lovely, yeah, as you've all seen, yeah, cool, no speed sensor. So the gearbox that I have uses the ABS to send the signal to the f***ing speedo to tell you how fast it's going. I don't have ABS, So whilst my gearbox is an 02, whatever the bollocks it needs to be, or an 02, I don't know, something, I'm now going to go buy another gearbox. The clincher with this is that I only get 30 days warranty on it, so that thing has to be running within 30 days. Otherwise it's a waste of a lot of money. I'm going to try and haggle them down on the gearbox because you know, it's a scrapper gearbox.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Think it's about time for me to go. Like I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with flow here. Johnny boy, my peeps. I'm an infotainment state. My brain ain't contained. Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent insane. My drink don't stay in place. I'm just two girls, one company. Keep it hipster like succulents. My main be a succubus. Swear I'm better than younger me, but I'm still just as hungry. I could eat the whole country, contrary to what you see. More than a fat Asian gay man. I'm more like Rayman. Way I'm running and running. Don't put my Ray-Bans. Swear I'm stunner shade stunting. Your come over, she coming. My face be like a couch cushion. Yeah, dig around it and you'll find some real change. I'm so OA. I got Obama behind me. I'm Vinny Chase. I put that drama behind me. I'm so sweet face. Got your mama behind me. And she's strapped, but not in the way that you think. I think I'll start up my day. I think I'll move a few units. I think I'll keep that moving like YouTube kitten view counters. I'm done being a down. Think I'll make satire instead. I'll blindly throw around every ugly word in my head. Moist! Smegma on Smeagol's head. Baby, give me my precious. Praise be to Jesus, yeah. Looking good with no shirt and thorn necklace, or is it a crown? Either way down, for Judas the pound. Sorry, didn't mean to piss off a cold. Stuck in youth and revolt, without a cause. A rebel in love with applause. Like narcissism or God, like the lights is all there is. Like the follow count your soul. But I'm a jaded, just cause I ain't known. Cause all these systems in place keep a place inside these bowls. Like we all fish saying this is water, this is water. Praise to David Foster. I'ma stay in infinite.
Get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs.
So now comes the fun part. Dropping is one thing. Trying to lift one of these in on your own, it's probably gonna like snap a spine or something.
Breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go.
I've really been trying to avoid taking the front end off, and then I realised it was really easy to do, so I don't know why I just didn't just do it. My back hurts a lot. It's not on, it's still a gap, but we're closer. I think we're nearly there.
Brush my teeth, get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. I feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is.
Oh my god, f***ing twist your it's in. So it turns out what actually was going on was that every time I put it in, it was lined up. The input shaft was going into the clutch without a problem. There was just so much resistance there, so I ended up bracing myself off that wall and kicking the shit out of it. So it's now day three of trying to put the gearbox in. First day I just kind of bought it and cleaned it, and then yesterday it went in. Long story short, my spine is in tatters. Like, I was leaning over the side of the car over here trying to get the input shaft to line up with the clutch, and it wouldn't go for the life of me, so I ended up literally just kicking it and it went in. So moral of the story, hit things and they work. That's going to be it for this one. As you can see when it focuses, front end's all back together and it looks like nothing changed, but I hurt my shoulder and my wrist and my back and all sorts, so I'm a bit broken right now. But yeah, so next video I reckon it will start, mainly because I'm not going to put the video out until it starts. Take care of yourself, everyone around you. Don't get a virus, don't die. That would hurt my subscriber count. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you later.